All right. So, we are currently doing the thing where I'm watching Thursday night football up in the house here. Just gotta bring that view down on there so I can see where the microphone levels is at. Make sure I'm not peeking like a mock. Because we don't want to. We want to protect your ears. I don't want to blow your faces off with my dumb voice. So it's currently halftime. So we're sitting here waiting for second half to begin. 9.5 minutes here. We're also listening to some Fish. That's what we got going on here. That's why we call this thing Sports and Phishing with Sturg. Namely because I'm Sturg, which is a fish. So there's kind of a lot going on there, and I love it. It's just, and I was telling my wife earlier, again, that, when I was in high school, or actually, no, he came in elementary school. One of my friends was Eric Salmon, which is really cool. Because guess what? I'm Eric Sturgeon. And so having a friend of mine be Eric Salmon was quite entertaining, I think. And I think my mom got a real kick out of it. My mom was always kind of cool like that. Sorry, I'm just adjusting where the microphone is for where I'm going to sit here. So one thing I'm testing out here is I've got the Mac webcam looking straight at me here, and then I got the high cam here. I'm not entirely sure what I love about this setup. I know I'm definitely not going to be able to share with you the video of the game stream, for NFL reasons. So typically what we're listening to is Fish. At this particular moment, we are actually listening to Oysterhead, which is, as you may be able to sort of pinpoint with the bass, that slappity slappity. That's Les Claypool from Primus, and then just from Les Claypool stuff. Absolute genius musician. I've really gotten a kick out of listening to a lot of his stuff recently, and then also watching some interviews with him. He's a character, and then also he's such an artist, and man, I've really come to respect not only the art but the artist, and with him it is such a trip. It's like Zappa-ish. He's just such a decent person, and then he's just, in a way, he's polarizing. I imagine, maybe not in everybody's way, but hey, I think he's pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna grab a drink of some H2O. Uh-oh, look at this. We got Lil Jon doing a doing some halftime show here. Yeah, I guess they were just showing a quick highlight of the Lil Jon performance there. Because all I saw was a quick little deal, and I never heard any audio of it. And then now they're back to all the commentators are back on the field, and yeah. So I was just, I pulled the headphones off to be able to listen to the Amazon Prime game feed here. Now I got Oysterhead back up in the eardrums. Another thing I contemplated doing during this thing was pulling out the guitar and noodling a bit on here, and I can easily achieve that by just plugging in the Fender ToneMaster Pro to the Mac, and then by doing so I can set it as a as an input, if you will, to start hearing audio from. And well, and I don't even know, well, because right now I already have this this phantom audio capture that's just capturing whatever my Mac is playing, which is how we're achieving the Fish audio, and it's great. I love it. But yeah, that's one thing we're trying to figure out. What more can we do with this? I know I need to put graphics and stuff on the, let's see, that border, that border. It'd be nice to put some stuff up there. So I'm interested in doing something like that soon. Could be chat stream. I could also overall like lower this whole deal, like minimize the whole screen, and then yeah, this is cool. Because if I line these edges up, kind of, you know, in a way, I don't know. So I could just make that a little bit smaller too. We've got a whole thing here then that could be chat, and then we've got something here that could be something else. Gosh, you could even put another camera on like the Fender ToneMaster Pro to kind of like see the settings of what's going on there. You know, there's just so much possibility. And again, one of the things that I had just communicated the other day was that I'd really like to be able to put I'd like to be able to put a few different, you know, things, because throughout the creative process, sometimes you're over on the thing, sometimes you're over on the guitar, sometimes you're sitting down, you know, writing, thinking, you know. Got to be able to pull my attention to these cameras so that way I actually look at one of them. A lot of times I don't. I can look at the green light on this one, which is a good, that's a great indicator. I don't really have that on this other one. There is a small white light, which is cool, but I don't know. We'll see. It's all kind of training yourself to have that as your second nature. And then I'm just realizing too that on this border, on the vertical stream, so if somebody watching on a phone, on that upper stream there, that could be where something is banner wise, and then the chat could be down on this lower border below the Mac cam. And then I should probably also put borders around each camera just to say which one they are. Red cam, blue cam. Yeah, we'll see. So Oysterhead is pretty freaking dope, man. So the other day we were at a show. Oh boy. Sam Darnold just got sacked, stripped too. Strip sack. I don't know if possession changed. I don't know if it was a fumble. Ball was definitely stripped though. Might be Arizona ball though. No, it looks like Seattle landed on the ball. So that's good. So, all right, here we go. Jackson Smith and Jigba goes wide. Little toss out by the quarterback Sam Darnold. Currently at the start of the third quarter here, it is 14 Seattle, 3 Arizona. Both teams come in with a 2-1 record. Ooh, motorcycle just went by. You can definitely hear that. We definitely don't have fantastic insulation in this bastard. It's pretty good. But it's not noise, you know, dampening or anything like that. It's not special. Dude, they are breaking it down right now, man. This is sick. Oh yeah, and then as far as so it's a super group tray, and then Stuart Copeland from the Police is the drummer in the band, and Les Claypool Primus, just amazing. So this is such a cool little project, super group, and I'm a big fan of it, and I love. So, and then like I was saying, we were out at a concert. This was. It's been a few weeks ago, but whatever. So, a few weeks ago, we're at this concert, and I see this guy wearing an Oysterhead shirt, and I'm thinking, I had to have heard of this somewhere. I know that it has been in the readings that I've been doing, or talked about in a documentary that I've seen recently. You know, I watch a lot of stuff about fish, early days of fish, the you know, the different generations or versions, you know, 2.0s, 3.0s, whatever. So yeah, the oyster head thing has definitely, I've heard it. I don't know it though. And then I got, you know, curious, started listening, and now it's a part of the rotation. It's in amazing company, and it fits in well. It's great. And when I say it fits in well, it's good, but it's its own thing. But it's good company around it. Grateful Dead and Fish, Primus. But then there's like Sun Squabby. They're just they're pretty nuts. And that one actually was a guy from the 2023 final tour Colorado shows at Folsom. Some guy in the line was just cool and got to talking, and he mentioned Sun Squabby, and it took me maybe a year to get around to even putting it on, but once I did, it's one of those things that I turn on to drum to. It's, you know, stuff I probably am not familiar with, but it's cool. It's ever changing, so you get you get a workout, and that's what I like to do. It's just mentally stimulating and physically as well. It's really cool. It's a physical workout, and it's mentally stimulating and working that muscle as well. Behind me we got the Super Bowl 31 flag. Champions, Packers, loved it. And then in the Mac cam close down here, you can see that's the Giannis Finals MVP poster. It's a picture, and then the little ticket stub from Game 6, which we didn't get physical tickets. It's all electronic stuff, but because Adam's cousin he's a manager in the box office, in the ticket office, it was something he could just print off for us, which Adam was the one who made this for me. I call it like a shadow box thing, but I don't even know what you'd call it. It's a nice little display piece. It's cool. And then off to the side of it, over by the lamp, which you might not even be able to see because of that glare from the lamp on the wall. It is a piece of the court from Game 6. So that was neat. That was a giveaway that happened one of the games the very next season, so in 2022. And we were season ticket holders, and we gave them to our neighbor that night. And our neighbor thought, oh, hey, you know, they might want these. So let's leave them on their front porch, and we'll ring their doorbell and just kind of explain, hey, these were given away at the game, and, you know, whatever. And I don't know I think they were able to get to themselves anyway, so good on them, you know. At least I'm hoping now that they were. I think that was part of the whole. It's been now 4 years at this point, I think, 3 years, but gosh, it's crazy. Time is flying. We currently are at a commercial break. It is now 9:02. I am probably going to sign off here very shortly. I know I've only been on for 20-ish minutes, but the neat thing is I'm really just trying to understand. So I'm going to end up calling this scene setup a name, which is going to be this something in, you know, something in Fishing with Sturgeon. So I'm probably just going to call it, you know, Fishing with Sturgeon or something. And then that'll be a preset that's saved. It's got the audio coming from the right mic. It's got the audio coming from the, you know, thing for the, you know, what I now call vibes, desktop vibes. All right, cool. Well, I can only hope that the better team wins, and the one who deserves it, you know, and was the better contender will get that. Hopefully they win, and hopefully nobody gets hurt. Everybody, you know, plays, and it's a fair game, and the outcome is what it should be. All right, everyone, have a great night, and we'll